Forsaken. First, you must enter a basement next to the cabin. If you go in, you will enter Jane's basement. After conversing with her, she will hint at losing some files, and you can offer to grab them. If you successfully find the first 3 files, she will be surprised and grateful, giving you access to more of the files that she has collected. There are 9 files in total, and if you collect all 9, she will give you access to all of the files and give a hint towards a more important and mysterious piece. When finding the files, you do not need to survive rounds to collect them. You can just collect them, and even if you die in the round, you will still have collected them. When searching for the final item, which is a wedding ring, if you die in match and do not survive, you will have not collected the ring. You must collect the ring and survive a match to be able to give it to Jane. Once you give it to Jane, she will regain her resolve and you will be able to use her as a survivor. This is a full tutorial on how to get Jane in Forsaken. If you would like full readouts of the files Jane gives you, I have timestamps down below, and thank you for watching. Hello and welcome to the world of Forsaken. This is quite the world we have here. One of mystery, death, destruction, and broken bonds. Today we will be getting Jane Doe in Forsaken. The whole process, the whole quest, the whole everything. And I am told by my good friends who play Forsaken that this very spooky basement is how we find the elusive Jane Doe, the wife of John Doe, and one of the coolest survivors in the game. So, let us venture into this void. Are you sure you want to enter? Yes. Let us enter the spooky basement. Jane's basement. Oh gosh. That music was ill-timed. Jane? Oh no. Shedletsky. His warm smile still remains, but something permeates it. Every smile feels forced, as if he's putting on an act. Whenever mentions of 1x, 1x, 1x comes up, he seems to go quiet, trying to change the topic if he can. I believe there is a form of authenticity behind what he does and what he says, but he's hiding something. He's tied to being poisonous hatred somehow. She no longer trusts her fellow admins, I hear. Dusekkar. I wonder how someone as strong as Dusekkar wound up here. 1 second he's building stuff instantly, protecting Robloxia and having the answer to everything. Now, he's unable to cast most of his magic, struggling to survive on his own, and needing to rely on others. It's affecting him. He's moving more sluggish as time goes on. He wants out just like the rest of us. I'm sorry, Dusekkar, you don't deserve this fate. Are there more documents? She feels bad for Dusekkar. Builderman. Lazy. This is your fault. What did he do? Is that everyone? All of the admins that are trapped in the game are stuck here. There's Noob, Elliot, Builderman, Taff. Is that Guest? No, that's Guest. That's Shedletsky, Dusekkar. You see a lone woman talking and writing to herself. If you need my... If only I hadn't lost those documents. Oh, hello. My name is Jane. I'm a researcher who was taken into this realm. I resided in a scrapyard of sorts. The sectioned off realm contained many oddities, left to rot away. I was able to peer and recorded what I could learn about the games, but eventually I was taken in. With it, I lost almost everything on my person, my research along with it. Do you need help? I suppose you can expedite the process of regathering it. If you happen upon a stray paper or two, return it. Regardless if you do or do not, I'll be rewriting it anyways. I need to focus for now. Okay. We need to get her back her papers. Alright, let's do it. Let's help Jane get back her papers. Let's do this. Time to win. And how we're going to do this? I'm relatively new to this game, but since I've been playing, I've managed to acquire enough money to buy us some new characters. I've heard that Veronica is fairly fast, so we can escape the killer. We'll get Veronica. And if we're going to play as killer, why not any better than Jane's husband, John? There we go. And last but not least, we have $500. Let us spend it on one more survivor. How about 2-time? Here we go. Let's do this. Let's try and find these files. Well, that was quick. Okay. Let's try and find this folder. Could it be? Here it is. Okay, that's 2. A new update, which in Azure, the person he had to betray becomes the killer. And, oh, there we go. Here's our final document. That's 3. Now we must return to Jane all of these documents. It's time to descend back into the basement to talk to Jane. Back to the basement we go. Back in. Alright. Jane. Ready to talk to you. You're surprised. I didn't expect you to fully find it. A paper or 2, sure, but everything about him? I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Jane Doe, former field tester for Roblox. I didn't properly introduce myself earlier. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is you're here for, but thank you for the help so far. Currently, I'm looking for a way out of this place. Not just for me, but for all of us. Well, that's nice. That's really sweet of her. The people in charge were careless. They've given up. Oh, that's what she's talking about with Shedletsky and Builderman. Aren't they admins? They let this happen? We all have personal stakes in this place. Someone has to fight for it, no? I believe... Yeah, I trust you. Anyways, I have another document for you to seek out if you can so choose. Like last time, I'll let you see the contents if they're useful to you. Okay. Sure. Let's help. Alright. Thank you. All I can give you for now is just my gratitude. I'll help you as much as possible. We got you. We got your back. Good luck. Oh, 3 more folders. Oh, okay. There's more folders. Wait. Let's check. Are there documents we can read now? Oh, wait. Shedletsky's full thing. Early. When I first joined Shedletsky, he was one of the first to greet me. His bubbly and carefree attitude always brought a smile to the HQ. He always wondered how he could improve and change Robloxy for the better. Some of the most popular early experiences were created by him. How I miss those days. She misses it. Middle. So early when she first met him. Middle. Shedletsky hid under the Telemon identity more that time passed. He would walk into the office fully geared and clothed in his alternate identity some days. Some found it funny. I found it weird. The admin seemed more worried about his identity the longer it went on. Dusekkar especially. Dusekkar. I forgot the exact day he stopped coming into the office, but by that time his infectious smile had worn thin on everyone. He's caused problems. Shedletsky, what are you hiding, dude? Is there more pictures? No, that's it? Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what happens with Dusekkar next. Here we go. We got you, Jane. We'll help find everybody, no matter what. Is it? There it is. There's one. Where's this file? Is it in here? It is. Okay, we got it. There we go. Let's find that last file for Dusekkar. Oh, was fast. Okay. Oh, we got the milestone 1 skin for a noob. I'll have to check that out later. Back into the cellar, the basement we go. Back in we go. Hello, Jane. I have more files for you. Are you ready? Dusekkar looks like a good guy, so I don't want this to go poorly. Other one. Yeah. I'm trying to help. You found my writings about Dusekkar. Yeah, I did. You're getting these findings from in there, right? Yeah, I am. That's the only way. Oh, I'm sorry. I can only do so much for here. Speaking of the games, have you seen him yet? I have. John, the one with the overgrown arm. I have. My husband, he's hard to miss. He wasn't always that way. I believe you. John, the real John, he'd never hurt a fly. Oh. He was the sweetest person you'd ever meet. Always had the way of looking at the world that no one else could. He always supported me. Always tried to see the best in everyone and everything. And You what? You failed? No, you didn't. I can't let him drown in this mystery. I'll help you save him. I know he's still there, right? The thing that created this place, he took everything from us. It's the Spectre. I'm certain Ola knows, okay? There should be one more that I haven't started. I'll find it, I promise. I got you. Truly, thank you. I believe I will help you, Jane, I promise. Let's look at Dussekkar's document. Early. I recall how I first met Dusekkar. On my first day, he was outside building massive structures, embracing creativity and working to create the instant systems so others could follow. He gave me advice that I hold on to today. That even when things feel like they're at their worst, you just need to tune everything out. Go to your happy place and keep moving forward. That advice has stuck with me throughout my life now. Oh, wait, is she imagining... Is her happy place with John and because he's not evil but corrupted now? She has to imagine what it was like? Oh, that's so freaking sad. Why? Middle. His old age never seemed to hinder him, but his time with others made him grow a bit more bold. One day he walked into the office wearing zebra-striped clothing, this weird racing fit. It was a pretty funny situation. Dusekkar seemed to have something on his mind during these growing years, especially as Telemon started coming to work instead of Shedletsky. The two were really close. Dusekkar has been in his office less recently. I was able to sit down and talk with him, pick his pumpkin brain. Oh, she means brain. He admitted to me that he was stressed, that the situation with Shedletsky had made him worried. When I tried to push for information about that, he just told me to ignore him. The stress is on his body. Yet despite all this, I still feel his old man mentality showing as he puts others before him. I told him that he needs to take a break, and he just chuckled, telling me that there's plenty of work to do. Does he know about John's situation? I don't think he does. Dusekkar seems like a good idea. Was I supposed to scroll down? Oh, I was supposed to scroll down. We forgot about Shedletsky's pre. One day, Dusekkar walked into HQ, informed us that Shedletsky would be out for a bit. We pushed for questions. The answers we got were vague. Every sentence was the same but reworded. He needed time to mentally recharge. With the rumors and rise of 1x, 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 and with the words spreading that they wield the venom shanks, Shedletsky is tied to them in some way. That was his sword after all. Oh no. Jane, what happened? There's so much going on. We need to help Jane find these last files, and then I'm pretty sure we help her find something else. I don't remember what it is, but I'm gonna help her find it. Wait, there's a cat in here? What are you looking at? Oh my gosh! Yeah, I can talk. What's it to you, punk? Oh my gosh! That's a mean cat. Exactly like a bat would. Here's the document. You grab that. Congratulations, you won. Oh, there's the file. Okay, we have all the files now. Okay, now that we have all of the documents, it is time for us to go back to Jane and find out what's going on. Yes, let us enter the basement again. last one. Yes, we got all of them. I've said it 1,000 times over, but thank you. We did get... anytime. Anytime. After I left HQ, after John went missing, I remember feeling so alone. And it was... stutter. It was in a way I'd never felt before, like I was only... It was in a way I'd never felt before, like I was the only person who understood the scope of it all. I gave away what little I had left, burned every bridge until there was nothing left but between me and the truth. It still wasn't enough. After all that searching, none of it led to the resolution I wanted. I was in a slump. Oh, that's really sad. Almost as if it was mockingly answering my call, the area around me had began to melt and distort in response. Oh gosh. I recognized the presence, the same one that I'd seen take so long ago. But I don't think I cared. There was nothing for me to leave behind, so I accepted. I remember being dumped off in a strange base plate, loaded with items and empty rigs, from all kinds of places. It was everything I wanted. I stayed there for so long, studying everything I found, and peering into the game from afar. And now I find myself here, in everything I feel so far away from a solution, I just feel so lost. You notice the Jane's going, oh no. Wait. So I've heard about the lore. She's missing her wedding ring, and we need to find it. I'll be back. I barely remember where I started all this. I just fell into this pit of obsession. It shrouded my eyes, took everything from me. I barely remember his face. That is sad. Find it, survive the round, and bring it back to her. We will find it, Jane. I promise, we will find what you are looking for. We will come back. The ring. We need to survive this round with the ring. We got the ring. It's time to talk to Jane. Alright, Jane. We got the achievement. What? Your ring, yes! We found it. John, I made that promise to you. Yes, please. That we'll stand together side by side. You will, I promise. Till death do us part. The very person who started this all. I know that deep down John is in that husk. He is. I will help you find him. You're welcome. You allowed me to realize what I... Yes, you... Okay. I fell into this obsession, but I lost myself within it as well. I can only do so much from down here. Hiding away in here and reminiscing on the past will get me nowhere. This cycle of grief it made will never truly be broken. But what can I do? What I can do is do everything that I can. For him. Thank you. You're welcome. And I think we now have Jane as a survivor. A former tester from Roblox, one that was drowning in obsession and isolation. After gaining her ring, a reminder of who she is chasing after, Jane now has a new resolve. Utilizing the same corruption that once took him away, Jane is able to create openings for her hatchet from a distance and self-sustain through landing her abilities. Here's Builderman's file. Early, I remember all those interviews and documentaries he'd ramble in detail about. It was before Robloxia, back when it was just him building everything up brick by brick. Builderman had this most amazing way of speaking. Felt like every word really meant something. I was convinced he could do anything he set his mind to. It's almost funny thinking back on it. We really believed in him, didn't we? It wasn't until later on that the cracks started to show. This was something big, larger than all of us, and I watched him deny every bit of it. Builderman would always reassure us that the admins had it under control, but just about everyone in HQ could see past it. Had he just shared that his responsibility? Had he done anything? Could things have ended differently? I remember wading through that place, finding his face plastered on all kinds of memorabilia, causes and calls for war that he would have never stood for. I can only assume he fizzled out silently, having never left a final impression on the world that he left behind. I guess he got what he wanted in the end. A simpler life. That's really sad. She only has files on the admins that she knew before, though, so I wish we could get files on everybody, like updated files as you upgraded throughout the game. Maybe they do, I don't know. Alright, that's it.